case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a landmark environmental case, the Iowa Supreme Court ruled in favor of McDonald Industries, Inc., a brass valves manufacturer who was ordered by the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, to clean up contamination from past practices. Dating back several decades, from 1949 to 1983, McDonald's operations in Dubuque, Iowa, involved the dumping of sand mixed with brass residue containing lead onto their foundry site. This mishandling resulted in a violation of an environmental law known as the Resource Conservation and Recovery Act, RCRA. After the infringement, the EPA demanded that the company create a cleanup plan. Struggling to shoulder the financial burden alone, McDonald turned to its insurer, Insurance Company of North America, INA, attempting to make a claim to cover the costs. INA, however, denied their request. This led to a legal confrontation, with McDonald filing a lawsuit against INA to determine what exactly their insurance coverage entailed and whether the insurer had a duty to defend them during the EPA proceedings. Initially heard in a lower federal district court in Iowa, the case was later appealed and reached the Iowa Supreme Court. The question centered around if the term damages in McDonald's Comprehensive General Liability (CGL) policies could be interpreted broadly to include government-mandated response costs under the Comprehensive Environmental Response, Compensation, and Liability Act, CERCLA. The court made a significant ruling recognizing the cleanup costs imposed by the government as damages because of property damage under the CGL policy. This suggested that legally compelled remediation of existing pollution could be claimed as damages. However, the court delineated certain boundaries. Costs linked to future pollution prevention or related to a non-polluting source were excluded. Furthermore, any EPA penalty levied on McDonald would not be absorbed by the insurer. Besides addressing the coverage disputes, the verdict also concluded that INA had a duty to defend McDonald during EPA proceedings, likening an EPA demand letter to the onset of a lawsuit. The verdict emphasized the insurer's strong obligation to respond adequately to such instances. This ruling underlined the necessity for insurance companies to clearly define limitations or exclusions in their policies, especially when the coverage statements were broad and ambiguous. The verdict in McDonald Industries, Inc. v. Insurance Company of North America was indeed a game-changer in clarifying ambiguities in insurance claims related to environmental cleanups.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of climb.